Today we are working on just potatoes. I can't find anything more comforting than potatoes, but these are some of my favorites. You will see me working with these disposable pads or disposable project liners. I use them to keep my workspace clean and make cleaning up really, really easy. I'm making quick work of peeling russet potatoes. I prefer the russets peeled and well cleaned. And if you ever wanted to know what that tool on the side of your potato peeler or the end of your potato peeler is, it's a little digger to get the little brown spots out if you happen to have one. So making work of these as I am peeling them, they're going straight into just a regular cool water soak. This will help to remove some of the starch, which is one of the things that we like to do. I soak my potatoes twice, and I use the water to water my houseplants. They really, really love that. These have no salt in them. This is sped up so that you can see it's just easy to peel potatoes. I prefer this Y-shaped peeler. It's one of my favorites. Generally, I peel all my potatoes and let them soak, and then I will clear my area, throw the peels into the compost or into the garden, and soak the potatoes again after they are cut. Typically, I wear gloves when I'm working in the kitchen. That is just a me thing. But basic cutting is make sure you get a flat surface with your potatoes to keep them from rolling. Keep your fingers back from the knife, of course, and work with a sharp knife to prevent accidents. So you'll see I generally take my hands away from the potatoes when they get a little bit smaller. Use the back of my knife to help me move those very, very carefully. My potatoes will continue to soak until I have prepared whatever amount of potatoes I am canning that day. This one is a very simple recipe, but I use these almost daily. When you find the potatoes on sale or you get a really good deal on them, putting them on the shelf has potatoes shelf stable and ready to go for any recipe you can think of. After soaking my potatoes, I want to clear this water or drain this water 2 or 3 times, giving it to the houseplants so that we're pulling a little bit of starch out of the potatoes and they just look better on the shelf. It doesn't harm them to have the starch in them. With my potatoes drained and soaked, I have hot jars prepared in the preheat jars setting on my Ball Easy Canner. Carefully remove those with your jar lifter and prepare the number of jars that you want to can. I have overestimated the number of jars needed, so the only material here wasted will be a teaspoon of salt and a splash of vinegar. I do all my jars at one time. I tend to forget to add the salt if I'm not careful, so I try to do that at the very beginning, ensuring that each one has salt in it. I have white vinegar in the little clear jar you saw, and I will put that in my jars as well. You do not taste the vinegar in this recipe. The vinegar serves to up the acidity in the canned product. Once they are opened to be used, you do not taste the vinegar. You can rinse them or use them straight out of the jar. These become one of my favorite shelf-stable go-to recipe additions. I will be using the large jars to toss in soups or fry up on the grill. They maintain their shape. I've done this with russet potatoes as well as some of the waxy potatoes and can them whole. For the smaller jars, though, unfortunately, I'm the only person living in my house who enjoys potato salad. So grabbing one of these small jars and mixing myself up just a small serving of potato salad is one of my favorite things to do at lunch. These jars are filled and packed just a little bit as the potatoes will soften and cook down. So you can fill these almost to about 1/2 head space just with your soaked potatoes. That includes the salt and the splash of vinegar that went in. I will then use the little bit of onion I had from the previous recipe because who wants to throw 3 half slices of onion into the refrigerator? The onion will just add flavor to the potatoes and I don't have to worry about storing or wasting it. I will top these off with just water. You could substitute broth or stock here. to suit your tastes. Because I am a rebel canner, I will be processing these in a water bath canner, so I am not concerned about hot jars and hot broth. We just avoid thermal shock when using the water bath method. Here you find again my Wasm Works 3D LLC lid and ring organizer. This has made canning so amazing and fast for me. I will link them and share a little about them. This organizer helps me to move quickly on recipes that call for moving quickly as far as getting your lids on hot jars. Here I don't need that, but it is nice just to have my everything in place. That's kind of a great thing for my ADHD. Beautiful russet potatoes in water, ready to go. Did have to adjust the ring on that one. This is the Ball Easy Canner. It is a water bath canner only, and I will process my jars for 3 hours, even though it's only set for 2 hours. The reason I love these potatoes is you can use them for soups, stews, mashed potatoes, grilled potatoes, potato salad. These have been invaluable because dinner is done.